Okay guys, so this one's gonna be the first of that 3-part series that I was telling you guys about, and it's gonna show you how I went through my trials and tribulations of becoming a natural, my hair journey, my big chop, and also just transitioning. Okay, so you guys enjoy.
Little Karen with a pressing curl, a curly afro when I cut my hair. 19 when I got a relaxer. Oh man, what a disaster. 23 when I cut it all off. 24 when I got all natural.
Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Karen Curls. Welcome. Well, today guys, I am taking you down memory lane. Yes, what you just saw is a picture, this picture, of me when I was just a little kid. I swear I must have been about 5 or 6 in this picture, and my hair was super short. I think it was about this short, okay, like that short, because nobody knew how to do my hair when I was a kid, when I was that young. So I literally rock pigtails all the time. Pigtails, okay guys, pigtails. And I got sick of them. I got sick of those pigtails, and I would always have to go to the hairdresser because my mom didn't know how to comb my hair, and you know, it was a mixed family, so I couldn't figure it out myself. I was just a kid, so they would send me to the hair salons, these places. And one time I distinctly remember kicking, just like yeeting the whole, you know, hairstylist or whatever. My bad, girl, my bad if you're watching this. But anyway, I kicked her, so I could not go to the hair salon anymore, and I end up wearing my hair in this super short haircut again, guys. Super short haircut. I wore this little mini fro for years, and then, you know, I got better care because I was moved around a lot, and I got better care from my mom, who actually did know how to do my hair. And you know, here's a picture of that. Here's another one. Y'all, I used to wear these plaits like religiously, especially when my edges were getting kind of thin back then. You would wear plaits to make sure you could preserve your hair and make sure that you can retain your length, because that's the most important thing when you're a natural. But I didn't know that. I did not know that as a kid. So, you know, we're fast forwarding at this point. I'm about 9, okay? And yeah, my hair is flourishing. It's looking great. But I skipped from 6 to 9, where I started getting introduced to perms, and it completely changes the texture of your hair. I know a lot of you out here have gotten texturizers and, you know, perms from when we were kids. Our parents didn't exactly know in that generation what was the best for our hair. The hair products that came out didn't exactly cater to a curly type of hair. More recently though, with the natural hair movement, obviously, you know, there's so many more products out here for you to be able to use that you can make your hair grow, be healthy, thick, long, and you know, you can just love it and, you know, style it and do whatever you want. Back then, wasn't the case. Okay, so back then is when we all had that Blue Magic hair grease. Now tell me y'all remember the Blue Magic hair grease. Y'all remember when your mom used to take that, you know, hot comb, and this is the hot comb, y'all, all the way down. Y'all, that sizzle used to give me anxiety, okay? So for a long time, I thought that I just had really, really thick, bushy hair. So my hair would always be put in protective styles. It would always be put in like the little rubber bands, or it would be put in knots. That's what we used to call the Bantu knots back in the day. They were just called knots. And my mom would style them so many different ways. It was so pretty. The back would be like down. I don't have any pictures of this, y'all. I'm sorry, but the hairstyles were amazing, and I did not know how to do anything with any of those. So yes, my mother, she was trusted to do that, and it looked amazing. My hair flourished with that Blue Magic hair grease, and we used Luster's pink moisturizer. That was a good thing for the length of your hair. It would keep it nice and moisturized. So those were the things as a kid that, you know, I was used to getting done to my hair, and I thought that those were the things that I needed done to my hair. So we're gonna fast forward to me being about 15 years old, and I do not have pictures of this, you guys. I literally just wore my hair in a ponytail, a low bun in the back of my hair. Like, that was my go-to, that was my thing. I was comfortable with it. I could do it in 2 seconds. I could do it up, I could do it down, you know, I could do whatever. And then of course, I wish I could find this picture, you guys. We all had that weird mullet haircut, okay, where from here to the front it was short to like right here, and then the back was still long and came down, and it made your hair look a little longer. It was very nice and healthy. I do remember going to the hairdressers a lot when I was a kid, and there was a lot of heat being put in my hair, so I didn't even realize I had naturally curly hair until I was later on in my 20s. Now, in my 20s, again, didn't know the kind of hair that I had, didn't know the texture, and didn't understand what to do with my hair. So I always would wash my hair 3 to 4 times a week because, you know, sweat was building up in my scalp, and it was making my scalp really itchy. And I noticed when I scratched my hair, there was like, y'all, I don't know, when you scratch your hair, did you get that like white gook under there from sweating? I don't know. I used to get that, and it was really nasty. So I would wash my hair religiously and think that's exactly what I needed to do for my hair. And then, you know, as I got a little older, I realized I actually have curly hair. And the way I found that out was I used to get perms twice a year. Relaxers. I used to get those twice a year just for, you know, my hair to be manageable or, you know, maintainable. And for the most part, my hair grew as a kid, but not as much as, you know, when I was a lot younger, before I was introduced to having perms in my hair. So, you know, again, I thought that's what I needed to do. So twice a year, I continued to perm my hair, and I noticed that I had this like type 2, maybe type 3-ish pattern. It was really, really loose. And here's a picture of that. So yes, very, very loose curls, and this is permed hair, y'all. The definition looked amazing. My hair looked nice, shiny, and healthy, but it was a fraud. It was a fraud. That was perm hair. That's what the perm did to my hair. Those little kitty perms would make my hair look beautiful like this. And then my hair started to fall out because I didn't know the proper way to apply these to my hair. I just made sure that I put some, you know, grease or something around my scalp to protect it so it wouldn't burn. And then I would just part my hair into 4 sections and throw the crap in there, comb it out, leave it in for 15 minutes, wash it out, and boom, boom, boom. I thought I was doing it, okay? I thought that's how you did your hair. I thought that's how everybody else in the world got these beautiful, luscious, natural curls. And I thought I was a natural. Fraud, like I told you guys, a fraud. So as years went on, I did realize that there were 2 options because my hair started to fall out, and I noticed that the length of my hair wasn't, you know, it didn't have any definition into it, not like this. It, you know, it was straight. From here, it was curly, and then it was straight, and then it would curl up again at the ends. But my roots were always super duper curly. So then it got to the point that I would just, you know, perm the roots of my hair, and then the ends of my hair would start to grow out. But I just kept damaging and damaging and damaging my hair because I couldn't get that consistent curl pattern without the perm, and I was dependent on it. I thought I had straight hair. So I reverted to adding so much heat in my hair that it damaged it a lot more, but I didn't realize it. I thought my hair was looking cute. Here are some snaps of my straight hair. Yes, y'all, I was rocking that straight hair. I used to literally flat iron it, curl it, twist it, do all these different things to my hair because I thought that's what I needed to do. I didn't know that I was damaging my hair. I was not using a heat protectant, which I'm aware you need to do now if you want to. And also, if you're a natural or you're a new natural, or even if you've been a natural for years and you're still trying to figure things out like I was, you know, make sure that you use a heat protectant for heat, but try and stay away from using heat, especially in the summer months where your hair, it's going to be harder for you to maintain because the heat, the sweat, the moisture that's going to, you know, collect into your scalp. I have a personal regimen where I like to only straighten my hair around my birthday. I like my hair to be, you know, I like the length of my hair. I like it to be long. I like to feel like, you know, I love it. You know, I lost a hair accessory, rude, you know, but anyway, Hey YouTube, and get notifications from YouTube. Hey guys. But anyway, yeah, so I went through straightening my hair. I even had the little bang, as you guys can see. I had my little bang in there, my bang yang. And you know, I thought it was cute, but as you can see in this picture with the bang, my hair was dry and fried. Dry and fried. So I actually went on to do a big chop, which I did not photo. And the reason why, back then when I did that big chop, I thought it was weird. I didn't like it. I thought I looked like a boy. I'm overweight. I mean, picture me like this with no makeup on, you know? I was walking around like this with my big face, you know, just, you know, living life. But I was nervous. I was really nervous because I didn't think that that's what society wanted to... No copyright, y'all. No copyright. But thank you. Sorry, y'all. You know, when it happens, you just gotta go with it, right? You just gotta go with the flow. Sometimes I like a jam session. But anyway, so I did the big chop. I did not cut it off. I didn't think that's what society wanted to see. I was very uncomfortable with my short haircuts. Obviously not like I am now. You know, I was very self-conscious. I was overweight. I wasn't really feeling positive about myself. And as my hair started to grow back, I literally would just slick it up into a bun. As you know, the easiest way I could, with every kind of gel you could think of. I was just slicking my hair. I even used beeswax, y'all. Do y'all remember beeswax? I don't know if they still sell that product, but beeswax, I used to use that to slick my hair up really good when it was super duper short. So if you have super duper short hair and you're transitioning and you want it to be nice and super sleek, the gels, obviously they have the what is it, the gorilla monkey, whatever. Y'all can use that. You can use the Gorilla Guy and Gorilla Glue for your hair, not the kind the girl used where, you know, she had to, not that one, y'all know, not the one for your furniture and your other products and stuff, the one specifically for your hair. Actually, it's called Gorilla Snot, specifically snot. That's disgusting, but Gorilla Snot, use that. It'll slick your hair down. I used to use that. It was amazing, y'all. Like, I didn't have to do my hair for a week with that thing. Like, it was just looked like I went to the hairdressers. It didn't move. Y'all know on TikTok when I go, my hair, it don't move. It did not move back then at all. It just didn't move. So yeah, not my thing. I wore buns after that, and let me show you guys memory lane of the bun era. Buns, 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 and buns in there, and buns in there, and buns and everywhere. Buns, 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 buns. Rock your bun, rock your bun, rock your bun, 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 bun. Seriously, y'all, I went crazy with the bun era. I went crazy. I could do every single kind of bun there was. All the buns that they're doing now with the little twisties in it, and then you wrap it around. I used to come up with those hairstyles so much as a kid. Not a kid. I was in my 20s. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that was a kid back then. I'm a woman. But anyway, I cracked myself up. I don't know why. I think I'm funny. Do you think I'm funny? If you think I'm funny, subscribe to my videos. Click that little subscribe thing down there, even if you don't think I'm funny. If you get value from any of my videos, please subscribe. And also, if you like them, click that like button down there. And also, so you don't miss any of my uploads and you get all of this, hit that notification bell. Ding. So yeah, anyway, back to it. I went crazy with the bun phase. So after the buns, I stopped using the perms, obviously, because I did the big chop. But my hair got into this awkward phase where it was like this short. I couldn't do anything with it. It wasn't curly. It was just like really, 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 really tight, like knots. I almost felt like I had type 4 hair. I actually thought I was gonna have type 4 hair coming out of, you know, the big chop, because I thought, you know, like I said, the perms were creating the texture that my hair was. But that wasn't the case at all. I realized that I was damaging my hair because I wasn't paying attention to the products that my hair needed. So even though I wasn't adding the perms, I wasn't deep conditioning. I wasn't adding oils into my hair to lock in that moisture. I wasn't giving myself any scalp care. That's one of the most important things when you're a natural. That's the reason why when I was scratching my hair, I would have that, you know, nasty white residue underneath of my fingers, because of that. you know? So I have learned over the years that that's not what you're gonna do. So I started experimenting with products to see what was gonna work for my hair, and immediately the number one thing I went for was Garnier Fructis. Garnier, number one, had this super orange looking melon color. It smelled amazing. And actually, it's still out. I don't know why I said smelled. And I actually still use it on my hair every once in a while, but it's not my go-to product anymore. And the reason why is when I was using it, my hair was flourishing. It was, you know, doing the things that it needed to do. It was giving me what I needed it to give me. But my hair was still struggling because it had went through so many years of damage. Even though I cut it, I still wasn't, you know, doing my upkeep. I wasn't trimming my hair when it needed to be trimmed. When my ends were getting completely knotted, you know, when my roots needed extra treatment, like maybe hot oil because they were drying out, I wasn't paying attention to those kind of things. I just kept throwing product in my hair, washing my hair, throwing product in my hair. I wasn't paying attention to what my hair actually really needed, okay? So when you're learning your hair, you're going to understand those things as it comes along, but like I said, I didn't. Another thing that you're going to want to do, a reason why I needed to stop using Garnier is because even though it's a really great product, it worked really good for my hair, it was drying my hair out. And we're gonna get into another product. I know you guys are gonna know what product this is, but don't knock it till you try it, right? So always try it. Don't go off of everybody else's opinions. My experiences may not be exactly the same as your experiences. You may have experienced other products. I use regular, you know, mainline products that have been sold at like Walmart, Targets, the local hair stores or beauty stores, and at the dollar stores, you know, because it's budget. It's all budget for me. I'm not spending large amounts of money for something, especially not shampoos and conditioners, especially conditioners, regular conditioners, not even deep conditioners, because you're just rinsing the product out of your hair, you know. It's just too much. So I had to start adding more water to my Garnier, and then I also had to add something like my peppermint oil, my argan oil, or tea tree oil. And I usually would go for my peppermint oil or my tea tree oil because it would give you a nice little cooling sensation on your scalp, and if it was feeling a little irritated, it would soothe it for me. So that's something that you guys can do if your scalp is irritated and you realize that's something that's going on. It could be the products are just drying out your scalp and you need to add something to that product. Don't throw your products away. Learn how to adjust the products to work for your hair. Like I said, I would add an oil to it and I would add more water to it because I realized it was drying my hair out, and the number one thing you're going to need to moisturize your hair is water, okay? So that's what I did. The next product is Krew. I moved on to Krew after that, and I stayed with Krew for years because the original formula that I was using for Krew was amazing for my hair. It worked for my hair, you know, it was amazing. I didn't have any issues with it, but they changed the formula, and that's something that's common in the natural hair community. When products are doing really good, they have, you know, a certain formula for it, but then they reformat that formula so that it can have a longer shelf life, so that more people can actually buy it and it lasts longer and they can use it. Other companies use different things for different reasons, but we'll get into that another day. So what we're saying now is I'm using this product, and again, now that they changed the formula, I'm not going to throw out my products because I spent my money on these products and I want to get my money's worth out of it. So I had to do the exact same thing. I had to add water and an oil to the product in order for me to have it work in my hair and me not have to be wasteful with my products. Now, after, you know, going through Krew, they did redo their formula, and I'm going to talk about that in 1 second. After that, I moved on to Shea Moisture. Now, Shea Moisture, I don't knock brands out here, but it used to work really good on my hair, and I don't even know with them if it was a formula change or not. It just stopped working for my hair as a single-use product. I don't like to put a bunch of products on my hair and have a ton of buildup all over my hair, but you know, that made me feel like I had a super low porosity hair. The product would just sit on top of it. It wouldn't do anything for me. So I left that product, and at the time that I left them, Krew came out with a new line, and it's the avocado line. So I have two, let me see. So So the original was the Cantu Shea Butter, the Shea Butter lines. The Shea Butter lines, they're good, but those are the ones that I actually had to add the oil and the water to make sure that it worked for my hair. The avocado though, the avocado is amazing. That avocado they put in there has oils in it from the avocado itself. So I mean, I don't know, let me see what ingredients they have in here. So water is number one, which is the number one thing you're going to be looking for when you're looking for hair products. You want to make sure the first thing listed is water, because the only thing that's going to keep your hair moisturized is water. So yes, there is water, there's canola oil, there's shea butter, which was that drying thing, and there's a bunch of other things. I'm not going to waste your time and sit here and read all of the ingredients. The video is getting a little bit long, and this is one in a 3-part series. So part 2 will be coming out in 2 days, and the other one will be coming out on Saturday. Okay, so part 2 is going to talk about how to know your hair type, your porosity, and also how to care for it. And part 3 is going to be my favorite natural hair products. So I gave you guys some of the history with how I got to some of the products that I'm currently using now, which I'll get to the end of it in a second so we can wrap up this video, and then we'll move on to part 2, you know, in a few days. But I just wanted to be able to let you guys know what's coming, so you can subscribe again to my channel so you can look out for these videos coming, so I can offer you guys some value, you know. So one of the other things that I did after they had this avocado line, I loved it, but I wanted to branch out and find some other products. Like I said, the which one was it? The shea butter formula wasn't the best one for me, and when I first purchased the avocado, I hadn't used it yet. So I immediately went out and I purchased a line from Miel. I don't know if it's Miel or Miel, but this, y'all, we're gonna talk about this and my favorite products and stuff like that. We're gonna go in depth about this because we're gonna talk about it then. But anyway, I started using Miel, and I have a leave-in conditioner as well. It's around here somewhere. Here it is. So I also have the rosemary mint strengthening hair mask. This hair mask will make your hair go from dead to soft in one wash. I mean, I don't believe in miracle products, but this product is really, really good if you have the hair that I have. And we're going to talk about those hair types in the next video, okay? Then you have, of course, the time period that I went full natural and I started my YouTube channel with you guys. And over the last year, it's really, actually the last year and a half, I have really learned so much more about my hair than I have ever trying to, you know, before. I really understood what it is that my hair was telling me it needed, like I told you guys. And, you know, starting my YouTube channel showed my journey of showing you guys not my big chop face, because like I said, I didn't like the big chop face. I come on here now and I show you guys a bunch of different hairstyles, because that was one of the main things that I struggled with when I was trying to be natural. I was struggling with what kind of hairstyles I wanted to wear, and the ones that I show you guys were the go-tos, the main ones that I did almost every single day. I used to go to work with my hair almost like this every single day, with the back of it out, you know, with a little twist in the front, pulled to the back. They weren't loose, they were pulled to the back. But I came up with a whole bunch of different variations of the same hairstyles. Like I told you guys when I did this video, you could have either braided, you could have just rolled it and did, you know, a finger coil, or you could have twisted it and then did like a loose twist here. You could do so many different things with the exact same styles, and they look so different. I even went back and added new accessories, guys. I love these. I added new accessories. So I wanted to show you guys something that I love to do and something that became so much more easy to me, and I wanted to share that so you guys can, you know, try it out for yourself and see what styles work for you. Maybe my styles don't work for you, you know, find one that does. And these are the ones that work for me. It works for my face, you know, everything. These are the ones that I love, and that's the reason why I share these ones with you. And I really wanted to share my journey with you guys so much, because I wanted you guys to see some of the struggles and hardships that I went through to get to this place. Because everybody that's natural goes through that struggle period of doing your hair and not knowing what to do with it. I was right there with you guys. and I did it both ways. I did the big chop and I also did the transition. So I really hope this video was really beneficial for you guys and that you got some value out of it, and you know, maybe it'll get you to share your hair journey on YouTube. And I am going to soon be starting a series of start your own YouTube channel. That's gonna be coming, so look out for it, because honestly, starting my YouTube channel helped my hair. It helped my hair flourish, and because I became a lot more consistent. You know, when you're a natural, one of the key things is to make sure that consistency with your hair, because your hair knows when it needs to be washed, and it's going to tell you. Your hair knows when it's dry, and it's going to tell you. You just have to be able to listen to it. And when you have your hair set in a routine, you'll know exactly what your hair is doing and what it's not, if that helps you guys. So yeah, that pretty much sums up, you know, how I got to where it is that I am now with my hair, because I learned what the products were doing to my hair, and I learned what I needed the products to do to my hair, if that makes sense. I learned that I needed a product that was going to give me what I wanted as far as my definition, and you know, not have to sacrifice the moisture aspect of it. I believe in single products for you to use in your hair. Again, I don't like to build a whole bunch of products in my hair. It makes my scalp itchy and irritated. It doesn't matter what combination it is. Doesn't matter if I base it with an oil, like sometimes I use the tea tree and jojoba hair and scalp oil, and this is almost gone, so I really need to get some more, but I love it. It's good for my scalp. It doesn't matter what I prep my hair with. It's always gonna have some kind of an issue, you know, with drying out. So I try and make sure I use one staple product, and then I add a few products to it, you know, behind it, because I don't feel like you need everything. That is not including your shampoos, conditioners, and you know, anything else like that. I'm only talking about for styling. For styling, I like to use no more than 2 products in my hair at the exact same time, as you guys can see from my video. All my videos on my channel. So yeah, so you guys, thank you so much for taking time to watch this video, and as always, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, bye.